Yes, NVIDIA shares fell off a cliff yesterday at the opening bell when the tech company announced plans for a $10 billion mixed shelf offering. The offering included selling common stock, preferred stock, warrant, debt securities, and purchase contracts. Shaw, is this business as usual for NVIDIA, or is there something troubling going on here? Come on.
Uh, it it is business as usual, and I think it's a positive. They had a 2020 shelf offering where they put a lot of stuff on the shelf that they didn't necessarily use, so they're kind of re-upping that game. Just because they have a $10 billion, potential float out there, and all different kinds of whether it's preferred or what have you. That I like that they've structured it such a way they don't necessarily have to use it. I think they're going to use. I think they're going to raise the money. I think they're going to do acquisitions with it. The company's already cash rich, doing really well. It's 59% off of its lows. People look at it and think, the story is over, or really, do you want to get in there? Now, market didn't like the fact, market always worries when a company looks like it's going to dilute its shares, going to do an offering. What does it need the money for? Is it in trouble? No, this is a positive. I like NVIDIA down here. I think you buy it on dips.
All right, so you like NVIDIA to be bought on dips. This is not sketchy.
No, no, not at all. Again, I think they're raising the money for a good reason. It's a little high right now. I think if the market comes down, the chip makers are going to come down. A lot of stocks are going to come down, and I think that's probably where we're headed. So I think you'll get an opportunity to buy it lower. But yeah, I like NVIDIA lower for sure.
Okay, 8-baller, the news sank the stock around 2.5% intraday. Are you eyeing any rebounds?
Yeah, eventually. I remember last week, NVIDIA reported earnings. Garrett and I were talking about we got to short this stock at 235. You know what happens when you short stocks? They go against you. It's just part of the business. You have to know levels. You have to have the patience. The stock is now down $13 from those levels, by the way. Stock has had a massive gap. $217 would be my ideal spot to buy the stock, but sometimes that doesn't happen as well. Right now, VWAP, the Warlock's World VWAP, stock is crossing it right now, 224.30, so pay attention. So yes, the stock can pull back right now, but buyers are in. Goldman Sachs, the Warlock would say, yeah, it's the same old Wall Street shenanigans. Goldman Sachs raises them to 275, and look what just happened. It gave them an opportunity to create the mixed shelf. So right now, it will be choppy. The overall markets are a bit weak. We're at the 200-day moving average. So this is the time to you have to be really, like a surgeon. You got to break out the scalpel. You're a sniper. Pick your levels. So if the stock gets above 226, it could very well be a buy, but I'm looking for 217.
Hey guys out there, I'm going to give you the best trading tip today. It goes like this. If 8-baller tells you to pay attention to something, pay attention. Trust me.